Ralph Wilson Stadium, home of the Buffalo Bills, will be the location for what we expect to be an excellent game between Atlanta and Buffalo. And now to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth for the game. Tom?
It will be clear and mild for today's game. Hello, folks. Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth getting set for this one. Here's the opening kick. McGee from the 2. Chris, this looks to be a good one.
You know, everything starts up front. Talking about the offensive linemen, about the defensive linemen, they have to play well in this one. Both coaches have to challenge these big guys offensively and defensively.
Lynch, the lone back. And they use motion. Drops back on first down. Strong throw to his left. Defense pushes him out of bounds right around the 48-yard line. 1st and 10. Ball on the 49. Lynch lines up as the single back.
Tiger. Great slide. Right. Get off, baby, get off.
To the 20. They'll finally get him to the ground at the 14-yard line. Big gain on the counter.
Big guys looking kind of quick in there. That time they were running stride for stride with the running back up into the hole, made some nice blocks, and they spring it out of there for his huge gain. Pretty play.
Fresh set of downs following the big run. This will be their first snap inside the 20 today. Edwards hands it off. He makes his way to about the 6. An 8-yard gain.
You know, one of the dangers of blitzing is that if you can break that first line of the defense, now you just don't have the pursuit in behind it to stop the run.
Cut. They're crowding that line of scrimmage.
Luke 45. Zebra.
Edwards hands it off straight ahead. Brought down at the 2. He didn't get a ton of yardage on that carry, but he did move the sticks.
He picks up 3 yards and a first down. Those aren't runs that look really pretty in the statistics the next day, but when you keep moving those chains, it makes a difference.
Turbo, Simba, peel one single.
Fakes the run. Dumps it out left. He's dropped around the 1-yard line. Not much of a gain at all on that first down completion.
Pretty tough sometimes when a quarterback is looking at his first read, it's not there. The second read is there, but he knows his guy is going to get hit immediately afterwards, and that's what happened there. They took away the first and second read.
They hand it off again. He's dropped for a loss. Tried to find something, but there wasn't anything there for him.
Yeah, not anything at all. And as a running back, you're probably going back to the huddle going, guys, a little help, please?
The Bills line up with 3 wide.
Luke 45. 21. Luke 45. Here we go.
On play action, and the defense has a heavy rush. It's intercepted. He's in. Touchdown. What an interception for this defense.
You know, it's bad enough offensively to throw an interception, but you can't let the guy run down the field for a touchdown. You have to turn into a defensive player at that point. They did not make that transition.
And here's the extra point. Extra point is good. Atlanta up 7 points. And here's the kick. Fielded at the 4. They get him at the 27. The quarterback leads his offense back onto the field after turning it over on their last drive. Buffalo goes with the ace set here. On the ground with a tailback. Hit hard at the 29-yard line. 2-yard pickup.
As a quarterback, you really want to make that pre-snap read, and it's kind of hard to not see the middle linebacker. He came on the blitz that time, and sometimes you just need to get out of a play like that.
Let's go. Come on, go. Let's go, D.
He drops back to pass. Goes through his read. It's completed. Tackled at the 35. He just went up and got that.
Sometimes as a quarterback, the only position that you have to throw a football is up high. And when you have a guy with that sort of athleticism that can go up and get it, boy, does that give the quarterback confidence.
He'll get it again. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. He gains a couple of yards on the carry. It's 4th down. The Bills are lining up to punt it away. The Falcons have everyone on the line. Looks like they're coming after this one. It's away, and it's a booming punt. Jennings fields it at the 22. He's tackled at the 39-yard line. That guy just showed off some pretty good skills on that return.
I thought for sure he was taking that one back to the house. You know, anytime you get a guy with that kind of skill level in the open field with a little room to run, good things are going to happen.
And they get him at the 40. They picked up a yard.
The defense did a nice job there jamming the running back, bringing the outside linebacker on a blitz. Sometimes those outside backers a little more athletic and can really help stop the run.
Another run. Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped. Turner gains around 3 yards on the run. They'll work from the shotgun. He's looking to throw. Fires it out. Batted away. And the pass will fall incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And those are the kind of big 3rd down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
He punts it. It'll go out at the 35-yard line. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. Drops back to pass. Guns it out. Catch is made. What a hit! That one worked just as they drew it up.
Good pass, good catch, I agree. Sometimes there's really nothing you can do as a defense to stop a well-executed pass play.
Here's a counter play. The defender gets him to the ground. He lost some valuable yardage on that run.
And typically you can tell if a counter is going to work or not based on whether those offensive linemen are able to turn the corner and start going up the field. If the penetration hits those guys in the backfield, very seldom will the counter work.
Edwards with the give. Brought down right around the 44-yard line. Lynch gets 3 yards on the play.
Not very often in a game does a defender get a clean shot like that on a running back. Typically, the running back didn't see it coming to take that kind of a shot.
Play action. Surveys the field. Hit him in the hands, but he can't hang on. Hardy was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. Atlanta looks like they're sending everything but the kitchen sink at this punter. Mormon will kick it away, and boy, did he get all of this. What a punt. Down in the end zone for a touchback. They could do nothing against this defense on their previous drive. Redmond comes to the line with 3 wide. On the ground with a tailback. He's dropped at the 20-yard line, and the halfback has nowhere to go. Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on their own 20. Turner, the lone back. And the ref blows this one dead.
I thought he got that. Full start offense.
And he definitely moved on that one.
And it's so embarrassing to jump off sides for an offensive player because you know the snap count. But I swear there's so many things going through your mind, especially if the guy across from you is beating you in the head all day. Sometimes you just forget.
Looking for an open man. And it's caught. Nice toss that time that'll get them a lot closer.
There's really no doubting this quarterback's physical skills. Sometimes he struggles with his mechanics or accuracy, but I don't think that there's really any issue. This guy has the ability to be an elite quarterback.
They hand it off. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. And that will definitely be enough for the first down.
The defense just couldn't find him on that play. I don't know if they were surprised or what, but that back became a little ghostly. He disappeared.
They'll throw on first down. Here's the throw. And the pass is incomplete. The wide receiver tried to catch up to it, but couldn't quite get there.
That wide receiver's fast, but he's not that fast. My goodness, get him the football.
He gets out to about the 38-yard line. They get 2 yards.
Very effective call that time by the defensive coordinator, bringing the outside linebacker, a terrific way to give your defense some help in stopping the run.
Redmond calls for motion right. Back to pass. Guns it left with the catch. And they get him at the 48-yard line. So on third down, he finds his receiver and gets a big gain.
Receivers who can make plays like that on third down tend to have nice, long careers.
Turner gets it on the inside. Brought down at the 44-yard line. 4 yards on that play. That'll bring up second down. They line up at the 44. The Falcons come out showing 3 wide. He's dropped at the 43-yard line. That may be a couple of feet.
Nice call there by the defensive coordinator, coming with the outside linebacker blitz, which really puts some pressure on this group up front.
Setting up play action. Defense is getting pressure. Bats it away. And the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on third down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
Gets his leg into it, and he got a huge punt here. The ball will go into the end zone for a touchback. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. on play action. And it's tipped away. Lynch was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. From their own 20-yard line. The Falcons line up with 6 defensive backs. Looks to pass. Looks for a man open. Oh, and he dropped it. Evans was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. Third down now, 10 yards to go. Ball on their own 20. The Bills come out showing 3 wide. Man in motion. Back to throw. Off his back foot. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up 4th down.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on 3rd down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
He punts it. Jennings fields it at the 40. Tackled at the 48-yard line. And that return should set this offense up nicely.
He did a good job there finding a seam and getting up the field. You know, a lot of people don't realize that being a punt returner or a kick returner is one of the toughest jobs in the NFL. There's a whole lot of things that could go wrong and only a few that can really go right.
There's a play fake. Brings it in. Brought down at the 37. That pass is good for a 1st down.
And he had some zip on that one, didn't he? He reared back and threw that one about as hard as he could.
They line up in a double tight set.
Let's go get it.
Give to the tailback. He fights forward to about the 36. Turner gets about a yard on the play. We've got 2nd and 9 here. Ball on the 36. 3 wideouts here. He drops back to pass. And they're coming after him. Defender gets his hand on it. That last play didn't get them the first, and now they're looking at 3rd down. Redmond lines up in the shotgun.
Luke 45. Luke Hunt. What you doing? Here we go, team. Let's go get it, baby.
And they'll run him again. He gets out to about the 35-yard line. Got a couple, but will still be short of the mark.
Great play by the defense. You always hear coaches talking about whoever gets lower. Get your pad level lower than the offensive lineman. That time this defensive line did exactly that.
It's away, and it's a booming punt. Out of the end zone for a touchback. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. Here's the give. And they get him at the 26-yard line. So that play goes for about 6, and that will bring up 2nd down. It's 2nd and 4. Edwards comes to the line under center. Single backfield this time. Here's the halfback. Tackled around the 34-yard line. They need to come up with a better game plan to stop this guy.
Yeah, you're not kidding. They can't keep giving up those big chunks of yardage like that. If they do, it's going to be awfully tough to stop this offense.
He looks to throw on 1st down. Dropped an easy one. A great play by the defense to knock the ball away.
And these defenders have been close all day. You better be careful if you're the quarterback. One of those is going to turn into an interception.
Luke 45. Luke 45. Scatter. Rush.
Looks to pass. Dumps it out right. Brought down at the 41-yard line. Gain of 7 through the air on that play.
Nice play there. It's only 7 yards, but that's the kind of underneath throw that eventually opens up some throws down the field.
There's a play fake. Passes to his left. And he's got plenty of room to run. He's brought down at the 49-yard line. And a big catch by the tight end.
And I can tell you this, there's nothing that defensive backs hate more than to have one of those big tight ends in the open field running right towards them.
On the ground with a tailback. He's tackled around the 47-yard line. And he picks up about 4. That brings up second down. 2nd and 6. Lynch is the single setback.
Right. Dre's live.
He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. That's what you call a great individual effort.
There are just some guys in this league that you have to run away from, but the danger in that is you run away from him and he uses his speed to catch you from behind.
Tosses it out. They tackle him for a loss. The offensive line didn't get much of a push on that play, and the runner was stuffed.
Well, that's what happens when defensively you get every gap covered. There is simply nowhere to go with the football. No chance for the running back that time.
Gets the punt away. Goes into the end zone for a touchback. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. 2 tight ends here. Looks to pass. Gets the throw away. He's dropped at the 29-yard line. Nice little pickup on that pass pattern.
And I really shouldn't feel this way, but I get a little nervous every time this guy goes up to make a catch, because he's had a little bit of a history of dropping some balls, but today doing a nice job hanging on and a big play there.
Gives it off. He's brought down around the 29-yard line. No gain, and so it'll be 3rd down. Redmond comes to the line, 3-wide formation. He fakes it with the pass, and the defender intercepts it. He's tackled at the 26-yard line. Great catch by the linebacker. Not a smart throw from the quarterback.
It's hard to believe that you can lose a guy that big, but sometimes those linebackers dropping underneath in coverage, quarterbacks just don't see him, and he threw it right to him.
They hand it off. Brought down around the 20-yard line. A nice 6-yard gain by the halfback. This defense is looking to make it 3 straight trips to the red zone without a single point. He's looking to throw. Throws middle. Right through his hand. Evans was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in. So it's 3rd down now. The offense will need about 4 yards to pick up the first. Edwards hands it off. He didn't get back to the line. Nice job by the defensive ends to get in there and get the tackle for the loss.
So many times it's up to that backside blocker to get his guy on the ground, and it sounds ugly, but typically those guys are chopping at their knees and trying to knock them off their feet, so there's some cutback lanes.
He's got it. I had my doubts about that kick.
Yeah, he just squeezed that one in there, didn't he? I'm sure he's going to be exhaling for about the next 30 seconds.
The kick. Norwood from the 5. They get him at the 24-yard line. The quarterback and his receiver were clearly not on the same page last time, and it led to an interception. One-man backfield. He fakes it. He throws a bullet across the middle. And he just managed to get a piece of it. Nice play by the defender.
And as a receiver, you really have to do a better job of coming back to the football at that point. You have to help the quarterback.
48. Jam 48. Move up.
Redmond hands it off. He fights forward to about the 26. 2-yard pickup.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
Blue 45. Blue 45.
Drops back to pass. Defense closing in. Tackled around the 33-yard line. And a solid gain through the air, but they'll still end up short of the marker.
I like the call that time by the coaching staff. He gets the ball out into the hands of a playmaker. Then it's just simply up to your athlete to beat their athlete one-on-one in the open field and make a play. That time came up short.
Gets it away cleanly. Parrish takes it at the 32. They had to settle for a field goal on their last drive. They take the field again, looking to put up another score. Edwards lines up under center. I formation behind him.
48. 48.
They motion to the right.
Watch the run now. Watch the run.
It's the tailback. He's brought down around the 41-yard line. 3 yards there.
Well, that time the outside linebacker came on the run blitz. They got some penetration and shut down the play.
Edwards back to pass. Throws it short. And it's completed. And they get him around the 49-yard line. And that one will go for a first.
And really top-notch quarterbacks know how to throw a football in there without leading his receiver into trouble. That was a great throw.
Drops back to pass. Gets it off. He took a shot at the 39-yard line. Nice job by the quarterback to hit the tight end for a decent gain.
You know, tight ends may not come up with those real explosive plays down the field all the time, but they sure are a nice target for the quarterback.
Blue 45. Regular.
Lynch gets it on the counter. He's dropped at the 37. Lynch picks up 2 yards with the carry. 2nd and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 37-yard line. Buffalo lines up in the offset eye this time.
Green 88. Down here. Let's stop it right now.
Again, he'll get the call. Brought down at the 31. Lynch gains around 6 yards on the run. Third down now. They'll need a couple of yards to convert for a first down. Edwards with 3 wide receivers.
Watch the back. Who's got the back? Blue 45. Blue 45. Friday. Keep running.
He drops back to pass. Fires it right. He makes another catch. He's brought down at about the 27-yard line. And they go to the air to pick up the first.
Yeah, that's what makes it so tough to play defense in this league. When you get guys that can throw it and catch it like that, to try and stop them for a short gain is just awfully tough.
He throws it. He's dropped at the 24-yard line. He delivered a nice throw on that drop back, completing it for a pretty good gain.
You know, there aren't many guys who work any harder than this guy, both in the offseason and during the week of practice. He isn't the most physically gifted quarterback I've ever seen, but you can tell the time he puts in the film room, in the weight room, and he understands the game of football.
And they get him at about the 19-yard line. And he picks up about 4. Third down once again. Let's see if they can convert this one. I don't think there's any question as to how this offense wants to pick up this first down. They give it to the tailback. Tackled about the 15-yard line. They've got it working on third down.
But third down runs are really a statement about an offensive team. They're just saying that I don't think we have to go to any trick plays. I don't think we have to do anything fancy. We're going to line up and let our guys beat your guys.
Lynch gains around 3 yards on the run.
Boy, he just took a shot on that one. As a running back, the last thing in the world you want is a short gain and a big hit.
He's brought down at the 8. They get around 5 yards from the halfback. Offense facing another third down situation. They've been very effective converting on this drive. He's looking to throw. Looking for a receiver. He's dropped right around the 2-yard line, and that will be enough for the first down.
You know, it really wasn't a horrible call that time by the defense, but anytime you have to try and stop an offense like this in those medium yardage situations, you really have to come up in the coverage.
Lynch again. He's tackled at the 1. That's a 3-yard gain.
And Tom, that was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
Not much time to throw. And he's out of bounds, incomplete. He couldn't get 2 feet in on that one.
Well, that's something receivers work on all the time, dragging that back toe, just unable to do it that time.
Edwards steps to the line of scrimmage. 3 wide receivers. Touchdown!
And I think you see there exactly why Marshawn Lynch has won over these fans and his teammates so quickly. Sure, he's fast, he's explosive, but this guy is an old-time street fighter. He fights for every yard, and if he gets close to that goal line, forget about it. He's getting it in.
The snap, set down, the kick is up. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Decent kick. Jennings from the 6. He's hammered at the 32-yard line. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game.
48! 48! Come on! Hey, let's go! Yo! Here we go, here we go, here we go!
Redmond looking to pass. Makes the reception. He's hammered in the backfield. They lose 3 yards on that.
You know, sometimes as a quarterback, you have to be careful about dumping it down too quickly. Stand in there, see what you've got working down the field. That time they were all over that quick throw.
Turner gets the call. And they get him at the 29-yard line. The running back gets about a yard, maybe less. They line up in the shotgun, 3 wide. Looks to pass. Goes through his read. Is there for the catch. Brought down around the 44-yard line. On 3rd and long, they get the first down, but it was close.
That's just great offense right there. Anytime you have a 3rd and long situation and you can execute a play like that for a first down, I don't care how close it is still 1st and 10.
Turbo, Simba, peel one single.
Fakes the run. There for the catch. And he's hammered at the 43-yard line. They pick up several yards there on the pass.
And that fake really was the difference. Not only did the quarterback sell it, the running back sold it, the offensive line did, and the receiver was open for a nice play.
Redmond drops to throw. He throws left. Tackled at the 33-yard line. A nice completion to the tight end.
I always thought tight ends were sort of like pacifiers for babies. You know, just about the time that you need a little security blanket, you know where to go.
He threw off his back foot. Great open field tackle. The defense was right there for the stop on the play, not much of a gain at all.
Yeah, let's give a little credit to the coaching staff on that play. You talk all the time about film study and preparation and knowing what the other team is trying to do to you. That time the defense was all over it.
Gives to the back. He's dropped at the 29-yard line. Maybe a yard on the run by the halfback. The defense sets up in the nickel.
Blue 45! Blue 45!
Redmond has completed every pass on this drive. Makes the grab. Mahaley fumbles, and the defense scoops up the loose ball. The ball came out, and they were right there for the recovery, Chris.
Yeah, the first thing you do on defense when you see the ball out is you grab that guy that just fumbled the ball and make sure he doesn't recover it. That time the defense got on it quickly.
They give it to the tailback. And they get him at the 23. He got what he could, and it wasn't much.
That was a big shot right there. You talk about getting your bell rung. That was the Liberty Bell ringing that time.
Give to the tailback. He's going to be tackled for a loss. The offense had a tough time picking up all their blocks on that play.
You know, you can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want, but ultimately this game comes down to one big man against another big man, and that time the defense's big men, they won the battle.
Looks to pass. Gets the pass out. Deflected and broken up, and it'll be 4th down following the pass deflection.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
Kicks it away, and it's a huge punt. Jennings fields it at the 34. He's tackled at the 38. He really didn't have any room to work on that punt return.
Yeah, he really didn't have much of a chance at all to make anything happen there. I mean, I know this guy's a dangerous punt return guy, but you can't do it on your own.
He looks to throw on 1st down. He throws right. And he's knocked out at the 39-yard line. Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
And that's a pattern that this team likes to run. You know they've been studying that all week on film, and yet they still can't stop it.
They'll give it off here. Hit and drop behind the line. That defensive lineman just seems to have a knack for finding the ball carrier.
You know, listen, I would never want to block a defensive lineman, so, I've seen these guys. I know these guys. They're big and they're nasty. But at least from an offensive standpoint, you have to try to get in their way.
Tackled at the 33-yard line. The running back picks up 6 on that play. 3rd and 5. Ball on the 33. Atlanta in a 5-wide set. Redmond looking to throw. And he caught it. And he just got hammered. Pretty good gain on that completion, but it won't be enough for the first.
And you could see the defense that time. They knew exactly where those first down chains were. They were going to allow some underneath passes, but then came up and made the tackle, and that's going to bring up fourth down. Big play that time.
Kicks it, got plenty of distance, and he makes it. What an excellent kick.
I don't know about you, but I was getting ready to question the coach's decision on that one, giving him an opportunity from that distance. But boy, did he ever make that coach look smart there.
And here's the kick. McGee from the 6. At the 40. Dropped at the 46-yard line. He got a really nice return on that one.
Amazing job. The return team really set up the blocks beautifully and gave him lots of room to run.
Hands it off. He's tackled at the 42. 4-yard gain on the play. That'll bring up second down. The Falcons line up with a nickelback.
Blue 45! Blue 45! Let's go right.
Looks to pass. Surveys the field. Makes the catch. He's brought down around the 32-yard line. 2 minutes to go in the half. They line up at the 32. Buffalo goes with the ace set here. They'll give it off here. Brought down around the 24-yard line. A gain of 8 on the carry. Lynch lines up as the single back. Calling an audible. Back to throw. Throws it short. Brings this one in. What a shot! He put something extra on that throw, and it'll keep the chains moving.
And that's really what it takes sometimes, because defenders are so quick out there. If you don't put a little extra pop on it, they can get there.
Drops back. Looks for a man open. Pass is complete. Good read of the defense on that pass play.
Yeah, and throws like that really settle a quarterback down. It's all about getting into the flow of a game, and you can see he's getting comfortable now.
Edwards back to pass. He's been perfect on this drive. They finally get him, and it looked like he would score, but instead they'll set it up with first and goal. Edwards is lined up under center. 3-wide formation. Edwards calls an audible. The Bills call for a timeout, and they've got 2 remaining. First down now. They'll be looking for 6 points here. Defense closing in, and he will lose yardage on the play. He stopped short of the line on the play.
They did a great job of keeping containment there. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that one.
Passes, end zone. Hardy was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. Here we go. It's 3rd and goal from the 4 with the lead within reach.
Let's go. We need that rock. Let's go.
And they're not going to get it. Great stop. And that will bring up a 4th down.
Well, that's just a big run stop right there. You have a very proud defensive line that was just going to take control of that situation.
And here's your drive summary for that last series. Not a bad kick. He'll return it from the 3. At the 30. Drilled at the 32-yard line. The offense was only able to muster a field goal on their last drive. We'll see what they do with this possession. Atlanta comes out with 3 receivers in the shotgun.
Blue 45! Blue 45! Stay inside right here. Stay right.
He drops back to pass. Throws right. How can you drop that? The defender was able to get a hand on it.
And really, that came as a result of pretty physical play at the line of scrimmage. They're banging these guys around and not letting them get into their routes.
Tennessee. Green 88. Here we go. Bang right. Now. Tiger.
Redmond looking to throw. There for the reception. Tackled around the 44-yard line. The defense was coming with a heat on that play.
But you never know it if you were watching the quarterback. He stood in there strong, completely relaxed, and made that defense pay that time.
Brought down behind the line. They go to their hurry-up offense. Redmond is in the gun. 2 tight ends this time. They'll face 2nd down and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line. Pass that goes for a good gain.
And when you talk to some of these receivers, they say the real strength of this quarterback is that he throws a very, very catchable ball.
Back to pass. Throws it. Knocked out at the 41-yard line. And as we head to halftime, the score is 13-10. Here's the kick. He's hammered at the 25. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. They'll go from the I formation. Man in motion. Brought down at the 27-yard line. They get 2 yards, and that will bring up 2nd down. Only 1 man back. Looking to throw. On the run, he throws it. Tackled at the 37. He gunned that one in there for the 1st down, didn't he?
He really did, and when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see them driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
Looks to pass. He's running out of time. Cole knocks it away. What an effort out there. He just got his hands in there and broke it up.
I love watching the closing speed of this defense. When they see the ball, they go get it.
The Falcons line up with an offset eye backfield. He drops back. Rockets it out. Comes down with it. He's dropped at about the 39-yard line. Good pickup by the receiver.
And we've always talked about this receiver's big play ability. He may not be the fastest guy in the league, but you can tell he wants the ball in his hands in big situations.
He looks to throw on 1st down. Rifles it out there. He couldn't hang on to it. The defender got there in time to break that play up.
He did. He was able to get his hands on the ball, but if he had missed that one might have turned into a really big play.
He's looking to throw. Short throw to the right. Defense pushes him out of bounds at the 31. And you won't see the coaching staff complaining about that.
Yeah, coaching staffs generally don't complain about too much when they have a quarterback that has the leadership qualities and the arm strength and the ability that this guy has.
He needs to make a decision. Tackled right around the 30-yard line. Despite the great effort, it will still bring up 4th. Atlanta is down 3 and looking to tie it up. The kick is up. It's got the distance. And it's good. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. Kicks it off. Taken from the 3-yard line. Still moving. He's tackled at the 28-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Lynch takes it right side. He's dropped for a loss. The defense just ate up that play.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
Again, he'll get the call. He's dropped at the 31. A 5-yard gain, and that makes it 3rd down. Offense with 3rd down, 7 yards to go. The defense lines up with 5 defensive backs. Edwards with the give. He didn't get back to the line. The defense deserves a pat on the back after that stop.
Nothing fires up a defense more than a play like that. A 3rd down stop against the run, man-on-man football. The defense got it done.
Mormon kicks it, and man, did he get a leg into this one. Jennings fields it at the 27. He's tackled at the 35. The last time they took the field, they were able to come away with 3 points from their own 35-yard line. The Falcons line up in an I formation. Man in motion. Drops back. He's under a heavy rush. Knocked away. Robinson was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in. 2nd down now with 10 to go. Ball on the 35-yard line.
50-inch flat screen plasma TV.
Back to throw. He's under pressure. He got depleted. I have to say they're going to have to protect the quarterback a little better than this, or it's going to be a long game for him.
You got to be kidding me. You can't keep letting your big money quarterback get hit like that. He's going to be out of the game. That's one of those situations the quarterback gets back in the huddle and he starts looking around at the guys like, you want to earn your paycheck today?
Redmond back to pass. Throws on the run. Kozlowski interception. He's brought down at about the 31. The defense now has 2 interceptions in the game.
It's amazing how much quicker defensive backs look to me on the field today than, say, 20, 25 years ago when I played. I think it was 25 years ago. It feels like about 105 years ago. But they have some great athletes out there right now.
Brought down at the 30. Gain of 2.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain.
Pitch out. And he's knocked out at the 17. And that was a nice job to pick up the 1st down.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense if you can't stop the run and you have to deal with play action.
Lynch takes the give. And they get him at the 13. Lynch comes away with around 5 yards on the misdirection run. Goal line only a dozen yards away now. Nickel defense.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Come on, lock him down.
They'll give it off here. Brought down at the 7. Lynch found a hole and was able to pick up just around 6 yards. Good enough for the 1st down. Looks like 3 wideouts this time. Play action. He'll try the end zone. Parrish was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in.
On the play. Second down.
Out of the I formation. Back to throw. End zone. Intercepted. He is hit hard on the play. And that is not what you want to happen when you throw it into the end zone.
And you just have to be smarter than that. You're in a good position on the field. You have an opportunity to come away with points, and you just can't simply give it back to the other team.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 6. Atlanta lines up with 3 receivers. Redmond back to throw. He needs to get rid of it, and he catches it. He's dropped around the 12-yard line. Just a short, efficient throw that time.
Yeah, a true sign of patience on the offensive side. You let the play develop. You find the open receiver. Maybe he takes a look down the field. It's not there. Just go ahead and take that safe throw.
Little handoff. What a hit. I don't think he even saw that guy. Nice stop on that play.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
Someone jumped early down there.
Full start offense.
And we'll replay third down.
And the quarterback's thinking, thanks a lot, guys. Now we have some heavy-duty lifting to do.
Drops back. Passes to his left. Tackled at the 11. They were able to complete the pass on the play, but they'll still end up short of the first down.
And it's really up to the receiver in that situation to try and split the defenders. He has to find a way to duck a shoulder, to roll his head, to do something to, yes, they got the tackle, but they got it while I was still moving forward and able to pick up the first down.
Parrish fields it at the 46. He's brought down right around the 44-yard line. Quarterback threw a pick on their last drive. Let's see if he's able to shake it off. Only one man back. Edwards hands it off. He doesn't get back to the line. Cornerback did a nice job recognizing the play and getting in there for the stop.
For me, there's nothing more impressive in football than to see a cover cornerback able to come up and make the stops on the run. That's a complete football player.
They'll give it off here. That might be holding. Let's see what the official's call is on the field.
Holding offense.
It looked like he got a handful of jersey on that one.
Well, you hold with your hands, but more often than not, holding is created by not moving your feet. There, clearly, he didn't get his feet in position, so he had no choice but to hold.
Blue 45! Blue 45! Block 99 Philly! Left. Let's go, D.
Drops back. Throws it short. Completed. He's dropped right around the 46-yard line. Another fine pass and catch on that play.
I know we all talk about 40-yard dash times in the NFL, but as a receiver, if you are a great route runner and you understand what the defenses are trying to do to you, it doesn't matter if you run a 4.3 40. If you can get in and out of your cuts like this guy, you will always be able to play.
Pass completed. And they get him around the 36-yard line. Good play that time, but not quite enough. He'll wind up just short of the first.
Pretty good looking play that time on 3rd and long and almost picked up the first down. I like the decision. The quarterback got the ball out. His playmaker was able to make a play, came up just a little short.
The kick is up. And it's good. He put just enough on that one.
Yeah, maybe not a perfect kick there, but if it goes over the crossbar and between the uprights, it doesn't matter how far, they're still putting 3 points on the board.
Fielded at the 4. He's tackled at the 32-yard line. They were forced to punt on their last drive. The offense will start at the 32-yard line. First down now and 10 to go. Here's a little draw play. Tackled at the 34. Turner picks up 2 yards with the carry. They line up at the 34. Redmond lines up under center. 3 receivers are split out wide. They go with the run. Brought down at the 36-yard line. Turner comes away with about 2 yards on the draw play. The Falcons line up with 2 tight ends. Another run. Dropped behind the line. Their defense did the job on that series.
Yeah, nice job by the defense there, but offensively, now you have to begin to wonder just a little bit. They go back to the sideline, and you start questioning the play calling to some degree.
Gets it away cleanly. Parrish fields it at the 27. They really did a good job keeping him contained on that one.
Yeah, that certainly wasn't one of his best efforts there. Maybe if he would have gotten a little more help from his blockers, he could have broken one out of there. You know, sometimes it just takes one good block to create a seam to get one up the field.
First down, looking to throw. He's there for the catch. He's tackled around the 42-yard line. A good play to the tight end that time.
And tight ends are so big that as coverage people, it's tough to figure out how to defend them. If you're on their left side, they throw it to their right side. If you're behind them, they throw it in front. Tight ends are tough to cover.
Looking to throw. He throws left. It's completed. He's brought down at the 48-yard line. Excellent pass by the quarterback on that play.
I'm really enjoying watching the timing between this receiver and the quarterback. We're seeing a well-schooled offense now going to work.
Gives to the back. He's hammered in the backfield. Tried the run, but there was nothing available.
And if you can make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
Let's stop it right now. Green 88. Green 88. What's the call? Turbo. Come on.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. He fights forward to about the 46. 2-yard pickup, and so it'll be third down. 3 wide receiver set. Back to pass. Passes it out. Tackled at the 38. Nice pass, but not enough for the first. That'll bring up 4th down.
Pretty nice play that time. They picked up some good yardage, but they lost the battle on 1st and 2nd down and left themselves in 3rd and long. Just too much to overcome.
The kick is up. The coaching staff won't be very happy after that miss. They brought him in for the specific purpose of making those kinds of kicks, and a few more of those misses, he might want to start looking to pack up his house because he might just be out of a job. And after that miss, the score remains the Bills 16, the Falcons 13. Here's the halfback. And they get him right around the 48-yard line. Turner gains 7 yards on that play. They line up at the 49. Redmond is under center. Only one man back here. He's going to be tackled for a loss. He was caught with nowhere to go.
This is a pretty good running back, and if you can hem him up like that, pretty impressive.
Play fake. Throws off his back foot. Catch is made. He's brought down around the 33-yard line. And a nice pass to the tight end.
So much of the game today revolves around those substitution packages, trying to bring extra defensive backs on the field to try and help against the pass. But when you have a big receiving tight end, that really makes that plan awfully tough to execute.
Redmond on first down. Gets the ball away. It's broken up. Robinson was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. Atlanta comes out in the shotgun. He drops back. Throws while on the run. How can you drop that? What a play by the defender.
And the quarterback really caught a break on that one, that wasn't intercepted.
The Bills bring in their dime package. Drops back to pass. Strong throw to his right. He's tackled around the 30-yard line. And for as good of a catch as that was, this offense now has to deal with a fourth down. Atlanta is looking to tie things up. And he got plenty of distance on this one. That's a tough miss. You rely on your kicker to come through for you when he's called upon. The guy starts missing a few. Not only does it hurt his confidence, but it also hurts the coaches. You got to wonder if they might just start going for it if this guy continues to miss like that. So the score is still the Falcons 13, the Bills 16. Lynch, the ball carrier. And they get him around the 38-yard line. They pick up 2 yards.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
Again, he'll get the call. He fights forward to about the 40. 2-yard pickup. That'll bring up third down. Third down now, 7 yards to go. Ball on their own 40. Edwards is in the shotgun. He has 4 receivers split out wide. He's looking to throw. Looks for a man open. The rush reaches him, and he goes down. They got him with a blitz that time.
This is one of those defensive coordinators who's known for his exotic blitz packages. He could blitz any time, any down, any point in the game. If you're a quarterback, you usually don't sleep too well before you play against this guy.
Good game so far as we head to the fourth. Our score here is the Bills 16, the Falcons 13. The Bills are lining up to punt it away. Jennings is back deep to return. Mormon punts it, and he really got a leg into this one. Jennings takes it at the 23. Tackled about the 25-yard line. And that wasn't a very impressive return on that one.
Well, at least he got a few yards on that play. You'd expect a little bit more out of a return man, but I'm not so sure if the kick coverage was so good or the return was not so good, but either way, a little short gain on that one.
Brought down behind the line. He couldn't get anywhere on that one.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
Turner gets the call. He's brought down at the 27, and the halfback has nowhere to go. Pretty obvious passing down here. The offense facing a 3rd and long situation that they need to convert. Milner is the man in motion. Looking to throw. The pocket is collapsing. He's dropped at the 35. A solid gain on that pass play, but it'll still be short of the first down.
And there's really nothing a defense likes better than those third and long situations where they can play passively. They don't have to worry about giving up the big play. Just come up and make the tackle. Good hit that time. Good solid tackle.
Punts it. Harris takes it at the 28. Brought down at the 38. It looked for a moment that he might take that one all the way back.
Boy, that was a close one for the coverage team. They were able to wrap him up before he broke it open, but he is on the brink. This coverage team's going to have to start playing with a little more intensity, a little more heart, or they're going to give up a big one.
On the ground with a tailback. And he will lose yardage on the play. Disappointing loss there for the offense.
Yeah, it really just throws you off rhythm to have a play that gains nothing. You know, you're going to get something, 2, 3, 4 yards, and it keeps you in that rhythm. But when a defense makes a play like that, it really throws your offense off.
They give it to the tailback. Tackled at the 46-yard line. Nice job of the running back. That'll give him 7, maybe 8 yards. Lynch lines up as the single back. There are 3 receivers split out wide. Lynch on the inside handoff. And they get him around the 50-yard line. 4-yard gain on the play. 1st and 10. Edwards lines up under center. They'll come up in an I this time. Brought down at the 43-yard line. About 7 yards there. That'll bring up 2nd down. Lining up with 3 wide. Here's the give. He's brought down at the 41-yard line. And a pickup of about 2, and that makes it 3rd down. Single back formation. Lynch gets it on the inside. They will be short. The defense got the job done on that play.
Really impressive play that time by this defensive line. It wasn't just one guy, but every guy up front just dominating their guy at the point of attack.
He gets it away. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 19-yard line. You have to like it when your punter can pin the ball inside the 20 like that.
Now, this has got to be one of the tougher punts to make here. It's so easy to get a little too much on the kick, sending it into the end zone for a touchback. He did a great job hitting it just right on that one.
Little handoff. He gets out to about the 22-yard line. 3 yards on the run. Redmond steps to the line of scrimmage. I formation behind him. Again, he'll get the call. He's tackled at the 36-yard line. After that run, they might want to give him the ball a few more times.
I agree. It looks like the defense is a little tired out there. Whatever the case, they're having a tough time now stopping the run.
Redmond gives it up the middle. He didn't get back to the line. Not much for the runner as he gets back to the line of scrimmage. That brings up 2nd down. 2nd down, 10 yards to go. Ball on their own 36. The Falcons line up with 3 wide. Gets the pass away. Throws into coverage, and it's intercepted. down the sideline. And they get him around the 16-yard line. And they really could have done without that.
Just when you started to think this offense was starting to find themselves, they have a chance here late in the game, you throw an ugly pick, that's a disaster.
They line up at the 16. They come out in a goal line set.
Let's go, baby. Get the ball up.
Little handoff. And he makes it out to about the 14-yard line. And the halfback carries for a pickup of 3. It's 2nd down and 7 to go. Ball on the 14. Lynch alone in the backfield. Again with the carry. Brought down at the 8. Lynch gains about 5 yards on the run. The offense 8 yards away from the end zone here. Buffalo will line up in a jumbo set here. Gives to the back. And it looks short from up here. Maybe a yard on the run by the halfback. And he makes it. Not much doubt as he puts that one right through the upright. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. The kick. Taken from the 3-yard line. At the 30. Dropped at the 34-yard line. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Tackle around the 35-yard line. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry. Atlanta sets up in the I. Again, he'll get the call. And they get him at the 38. A 2-yard run by the halfback. 3rd down, 6 yards to the 1st. Ball on the 38-yard line. Redmond back to pass. Redmond gets sacked.
Not much point in going for this one. I expect to see him punt it away here.
It's 4th down. The Falcons are lining up to punt this one away. Gets it away cleanly. Parrish fields it at the 31. He's brought down right around the 40-yard line. I really like this guy's ability to return kicks.
Yeah, you know this guy's been back there making plays since his college days, his high school days, pee-wee football, flag football, playing touch in the back. This guy can break it no matter where he is.
Lynch on the run. What a brutal hit. The halfback runs for 4 yards. It's 2nd and 6 coming up. The Bills line up with 3 wide.
Quick games, 44 straight. Hey, what? 48. 48. Let's go. We need to make a play. We need to make a play.
Hand off to the fullback. He's tackled around the 47-yard line. And a pickup of about 2. And so it'll be 3rd down.
Right. There we go.
Edwards lines up under center. 3 receivers are split out wide.
Blue 45. Hey, inside.
Looks to pass. And it's caught. Hit and dropped behind the line.
Completion.
They lose a couple
Loss
there.
of 2.
The Bills line up to punt. Jennings awaiting the return. Gets the punt away. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 33-yard line. Their last drive ended with a 3 and out. Gives it off. And they get him at the 34. Less than a yard. That'll bring up second down. Second down and 9 to go. Ball on the 34-yard line. The Falcons line up with 3 receivers, single back formation. Dropped behind the line. They tested the perimeter, but nothing doing.
When you have a great athlete at the running back position, the temptation is to toss him the ball, get him out in space, and let him try and break a tackle. That time, the space thing didn't work out so well.
He drops back, looking for a receiver. Just clanks right off his hand. Not much of an offensive series that time. 3 and out after the incompletion on third down.
Well, and there is some cumulative effect of those 3 and out series because they do tend to wear out your defense, which has to come right back out on the field now.
Keenan punts it, and he really got a leg into this one. Parrish takes it at the 28. He's dropped right around the 30-yard line. I'm sure they would have liked to have gotten a little better return out of him there.
No question about it. He needs a little more help out of his blockers than he got right there. This is a dangerous guy, and if he can get in some open space, he can create some problems for you, but just no space to be found there.
Hand off to the right. He's dropped for a loss. Couldn't get anything out of that, and that will bring up second down. They line up at the 31. They line up in a one-back set. Edwards calls for motion right. Looking to throw. Goes through his read. Throws just as the pressure gets there. 3rd and 10 coming up. The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. Edwards hands it off straight ahead. He's brought down at the 38. He'll need to mix it up a little better to avoid these 3 and outs.
I don't know. I thought they looked pretty mixed up on that series. I didn't see anything go right.
Gets his leg into it, and he got a huge punt here. He fields the punt at the 16. And he's drilled at the 21. The offense takes the field, and we'll see if they can put something together after their last drive ended with a 3 and out. The Falcons come out in a single back formation. They give it to the tailback. Brought down at the 22-yard line. No gain. That brings up second down. It's second down and 9 to go. Redmond lines up under center. 3 receivers are split out wide. Hands it to the back. Tackled at the 23. Almost got a yard, and so it'll be third down. Redmond will come to the line with a 3-wide formation. Back to pass. Looks right. Throws. And he's knocked out at the 34. Great pickup for the first on that one.
And really what makes NFL football so special is the ability of these quarterbacks to throw it and these great receivers to catch it. That's just fun to watch.
Gets the pass off with the catch. Brought down around the 46-yard line. A decent gain there on that pass.
Yeah, a little timing route there, and you really have to have faith as a quarterback to get that ball out of your hand quickly if you're going to play with that kind of touch on the ball.
He throws right. He steps out at the 50. Mahaley picks up about 5 yards with the catch. It's 2nd and 5 here. Ball on the 50. They come out in the nickel.
Let's get it right here. Luke 45. Let's go. Luke 45. Turn over, dude. Come on, man. That's hot, man.
Fakes to the back. Dumps it out right. And they get him around the 42-yard line. So the pass is complete for an 8-yard gain and a first down.
Nice throw by the quarterback that time, and this offense keeps this drive alive. 3 first downs now on this one.
They'll throw on first down. The defense has him surrounded. Turner was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. 2nd down, 10 yards to go. The Falcons go with the I formation. Back to pass. All kinds of pressure. Bats it away. Robinson was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in.
3rd down.
We're at play number 9 on the current drive. 2 extra defensive backs out there on this one. Redmond calls for motion right. Redmond back to throw. Short throw to the right. Can't stay in bounds, incomplete pass. They went with a sideline pass, but he couldn't stay in bounds.
And that would have been a spectacular catch if he'd been able to come up with that one, just thrown a little bit too far outside.
From the stadium.
He punts it. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 21-yard line. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt.
Let's go, D. Go. 388. 388.
They'll give it off here. He's tackled at the 28-yard line. Lynch picks up about 7 yards on the halfback draw. They'll need about 3 yards here on 2nd down. Ace backfield this time.
Keep going. 48. No, you're good.
2 minutes left in the ball game.
Let me see.
From their own 28-yard line.
Rush. Goes on. Leo. Let's get some energy. Let's go. 388. Let's go. Keep playing.
They'll go with the run once again. He's brought down at the 28-yard line, and the halfback has nowhere to go.
Swim.
Edwards is under center. 3 wide formation. Another run. Lynch fumbles it. Coleman scoops it. That fumble could have a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
What a big turnover that is. Just about the time you think this offense is going to take control of the football game, they cough it up, and oh my goodness, we have ourselves a ball game now.
Drops back on first down. Looks for a man open. Brought down at the 23-yard line.
Makes the catch.
And this receiver just loves it when the defense is in man coverage.
Yeah, there's no better feeling than when you're coming off the ball and you know it's just you and the guy across from you. That's just good old-fashioned football, but you also know typically when you get man coverage, your quarterback is under pressure.
Nearly picked off. He should have had that one. Oh my, the quarterback is lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, you try and fit some of those into some tight holes, and every once in a while, you're going to get one pick, but that was a pretty good play by the defense.
Redmond looking to throw. Kelsey gets his hand on it. 3rd down coming up after that incomplete pass. Big down for the offense as they try to make up the deficit here in the 4th quarter. Hartsock in motion. Looks to pass. Gets the throw off. Knocked away. Douglas was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt.
4th down.
Looks like they decided to go for it here. Turner is the deep back as they line up in the I. Drops back. Short throw to the left. And they get him around the 19-yard line. They'll go to work at the 19. First down, 10 to go. Buffalo lines up in a goal line set. Sets up the play action. Passes to his left. Steps out at the 21. They pick up 2 yards on the play action pass. They come out in a goal line set.
Let's go, fellas, let's go. Blue 45. Blue 45.
They'll give it off here. He's dropped at the 23. Lynch comes away with 2 yards on the carry. They line up at the 23. Single back formation. Setting up play action. Passes it. And he's out at the 28-yard line. Still not quite enough, however. They'll still be facing 4th down. They get this one off, and it's a great kick. Jennings fields it at the 27. He's tackled right around the 32-yard line. As they come back on the field after the punt, I was curious, Chris, what's this offense need to do to get things jump-started?
Well, there's still plenty of time now to get down the field for a touchdown, but they're going to have to hurry. You don't have time in this situation for the big mistakes, the interceptions, the fumbles, the sacks, the miscommunications. You can be perfect on offense now.
Excellent open field tackle. Horn gains 7 yards with the catch, so that'll make it 2nd down. The Falcons changing their play at the line. It's a fake spike. Redmond will be sacked. They need to find a better way to protect him out there.
Wow, did you see the shot he took on that one? This guy's a tough guy, but if you keep taking shots like that, you better have somebody in the bullpen warming up.
The Falcons will take their final timeout. From their own 39-yard line. Drops back. He throws it. Mitchell knocks it down. The pass was deflected and swatted away by the defender.
I think the quarterback may have had to throw that ball a little sooner than he wanted to. The pressure was starting to get there.
He drops back. He throws on the run. Hit him in the hands, but he can't hang on. They'll get the ball here at the 39-yard line. 1st and 10. And this should be a kneel down as they just try to kill the clock. Second down now, 12 to go. And this one's over. Our final score is the Bills 19, the Falcons 13.
Now to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth for the game. Tom?
With a beautiful day in the forecast, we'll get ready for today's game. Hi everyone, Tom Hammond here, along with Chris Collinsworth. Here's the opening kick. We're just about ready for the opening kickoff. Let's take it down to the field. Norwood takes it from the 6. I'm sure they'd like to come away with some points as they take the field for the first time. They'll take over at the 30. 1st and 10. Redmond will come to the line with a 3-wide formation. Run left side. And he's hammered at the 32-yard line. Turner picks up 2 yards with the carry.
Ouch. You take too many shots like that as a running back, you start peeking around a little bit before you get that football.
Here we go, Goody. Come on, Goody.
Redmond back to pass. Looks down the field. Brings it in. Tackled at the 42. He made the right read on that pass.
Nice play that time by the quarterback. You know, we talk about progressions and going from one receiver to the next. The quarterback is doing a great job in the pre-snap read, knowing who the first guy will be and getting him the football.
Play fake. Gets the pass away. He was hurried on that last play.
You bring a little pressure and it impacts quarterbacks, and we saw it there.
Turner is the single setback. Again, he'll get the call. He lost yardage on the play. He was caught with nowhere to go.
This is a pretty good running back, and if you can hem him up like that, pretty impressive.
The Falcons line up with 3 wide.
Let's go get it. Touch. Blue 45. Blue 45.
Looking to throw. Looking for a receiver. And it's completed. Brought down around the 45-yard line. And that reception won't be enough to move the chain.
Well, you really can't ask any more out of a defense on that one. They kept the play in front of them, came up and made the tackle. Good play.
Gets it away cleanly. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 34.
Come on, D.
Only one man back.
Overwatch, Redman. 388.
They go with a run. What a hit! 4, maybe 5 yards on the run. Young is the deep back as they line up in the eye. Throws it short. Makes the reception. Knocked out around the 45-yard line. That pass is good for a first down.
And he had some zip on that one, didn't he? He went back and threw that one about as hard as he could.
Cutler lines up under center. Single back backfield this time. Feeds it to the back. He's going to be tackled for a loss. Tried to find something, but there wasn't anything there for him.
Yeah, not anything at all. And as a running back, you're probably going back to the huddle going, guys, a little help, please?
Back to pass. Passes the ball. He's brought down right around the 48-yard line. Nice pass and catch on that play that gets him a lot closer.
Yep, and that's really just the way they drew that one up. You take what the defense gives, looking to move the efficiently downfield with intermediate passes.
And they get him at about 5-yard line. They're there.
And I love him so patient. He gets his cuts, understands what to do to take him, and he is.
Play action. It for the catch at the 32-yard line. That reception is good for a gain of 4, so that'll make it second down. Cutler is in the gun. 3 receivers split out.
Blue 45. Blue 45. 44 press.
Here's the give. He doesn't get 1 yard for the halfback. Down here is Denver is going with the field. Cutler hasn't missed. He gets a decision. Drops the easy pick. And the pass will fall incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And those are the kind of big third down plays you have to have on defense. Get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
Punts it. So this one goes into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. Here's the give. He didn't get back to the line. No one picked up the linebacker, and it cost them.
And when your defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers, it really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
He drops back. He throws left. Kudavides has the interception. To the 10. He's in for the score. Great catch by the linebacker. Not a smart throw from the quarterback.
You know, it's hard to believe that you can lose a guy that big, but sometimes those linebackers dropping underneath in coverage, quarterbacks just don't see him, and he threw it right to him.
They'll look to tack on the extra point. Extra point is good. Denver up 7 points. He gets his leg into this one. Norwood fields it at the 1. Cuts by the defender. He's pushed out at the 31. The quarterback leads his offense back onto the field after turning it over on their last drive. The backfield is in the offset I formation. He's hammered in the backfield. Solid hit with the safety. He'll drop him for a loss.
Well, you know you've got an aggressive safety when he's making tackles for a loss behind the line of scrimmage. Typically, these guys are trying to not give up a big play in the passing game. Now when you see somebody in the backfield, that's impressive.
Redmond gives it up the middle. He's brought down at the 31. Didn't get much, and that makes it 3rd down. They line up at the 31. Atlanta goes with the ace set here. He's looking to throw. He needs to get the pass off. There for the catch. And they get him at about the 37-yard line. Despite the great effort, it will still bring up 4th. Heenan is waiting for the snap. Punts it. Royal takes it at the 21. He's dropped at the 30. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. The Broncos come out in a 2 tight end set. Graham is the motion man. They're going to pitch it. Knocked out of bounds at the 40. Toss to the running back, and he's able to get 10 out of the carry. 2nd down and very short coming up. Cutler is under center. 2 tight ends this time. There's a play fake with the pass. He steps out at the 44-yard line. So that's a gain of about 5. They line up at the 44. Young is the deep back as they line up in the I. They'll keep it on the ground again. Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped. About 4 yards on that play. That'll bring up 2nd down. They'll go from the I formation.
Come on, man. Blue Tiger, Tiger, Tiger. Let's go. I'm just sitting there.
Cutler gives it up the middle. He fights forward to about the 49. Young gets 3 yards on the play. They line up at the 49. Young lines up as the single back.
Let's get off this field, man.
dropped behind the line. No chance there. That will be 4th down.
The defense was just all over that. I have to think offensively they were concerned that maybe they were going to get blitzed in that situation, try and pop one in there. But when you call a run and it fails, it looks bad in that spot.
It's away, and it's a booming punt. Goes into the end zone for a touchback. Their last drive ended with a 3-and-out. Redmond steps to the line of scrimmage. He has 2 backs behind him.
48. Come on, D, let's get off the field now. Tennessee.
Fakes the run. Scans the field. And it's picked off. He tries to spin, but he's brought down. And that was the 2nd time he's been picked off this half.
Well, we're going to find out how mentally tough this quarterback is, because when you get off to a shaky start like that, sometimes it's tough to piece everything back together again.
They line up at the 20. Denver goes with the ace set here. He's looking to throw. Passes to the end zone. Coleman knocks it away. What a play by the defender.
And the quarterback really caught a break on that one, that wasn't intercepted.
1-man backfield.
We gotta watch the ball, y'all. Watch the ball.
Cutler gives it up the middle. The defender gets him to the ground. A gain of a yard, if anything, on the run.
Here we go. Bang right.
Cutler is in the shotgun. 4 receivers wide this time.
Blue 45. Go, baby. Get him blocked.
He drops back. Looks for a man open. Makes the grab. They finally get him, and it looked like he would score, but instead they'll set it up with 1st and goal. 3, no, make that 4 wide receiver formation.
48.
Back to throw. Passes the line. He's dropped at the 1. 3, maybe 4 yards on the scramble. Offense facing 2nd and goal now. About a yard to pay dirt. The rush gets there, and he goes down. And that blitz worked to perfection.
As a quarterback, you understand where your protection is and what you can protect. If you can't protect a certain side, you have to throw it hot. That time the quarterback missed the hot read and paid the price.
He's sacked. Cutler couldn't get rid of that one in time, and the pressure got to him. Denver can make this a 2-possession game with this field goal. He's got it. Solid kick that time, and he puts it right through the uprights, converting for the field goal. And here's the kick. Hit and dropped at the 23. The quarterback threw a pick on their last drive. Let's see if he's able to shake it off. Atlanta lines up in the offset eye this time. Feeds it to the back. Brought down behind the line. The offensive line didn't get much of a push on that play, and the runner was stuffed.
Well, that's what happens when defensively you get every gap covered. There is simply nowhere to go with the football. No chance for the running back that time.
Redmond will look to pass. Can't complete it. Not the best pass, Chris. The throw went right into coverage. What was he thinking?
I don't think that he was, Tom. It was one of those where the brain cells went off, and he's lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Blue 45! Blue 45!
Back to throw. Surveys the field. And he caught it. Still not quite enough, however. They'll still be facing fourth down. Fourth down, and the punt unit onto the field to kick it away. He gets it away. Royal field 34. He's tackled around the 38-yard line. Seems like the coverage broke down a bit on that one.
I thought they had him pretty well contained on that play, but he did find a small crack in the coverage, got it up the field. They were lucky they got hold of him. He could have broken that one off.
He looks to throw on first down. Dumps it out left. Defense pushes him out of bounds at the 42. Not much of a gain at all on that completion. What happened on that one?
Well, I think the offense really just trying to make a safe throw rather than taking a big chance and throwing it down the field. You get the ball in the hands of your receiver and let him try and make a play. That time, nothing there.
Young gets the call, and he will lose yardage on the play. Big-time play by the defensive end.
You know, listen, I would never want to block a defensive lineman, so, I've seen these guys. I know these guys. They're big and they're nasty. But at least from an offensive standpoint, you have to try to get in their way.
Throws a bullet. Brought down at the 45. And for as good of a catch as that was, this offense now has to deal with a fourth down. Jennings will be the return man. Gets the punt away. It'll go out at the 33-yard line. They were forced to punt on their last drive.
Blue 45! Blue 45!
First down, looking to throw. Under heavy pressure. Tipped pass. And he just managed to get a piece of it. Nice play by the defender.
And as a receiver, you really have to do a better job of coming back to the football at that point. You have to help the quarterback.
Come on, y'all, watch those quick out. Get him back.
Back to pass. The defense has him surrounded. And he's decleated at the 44-yard line. He put something extra on that throw, and it'll keep the chains moving.
And that's really what it takes sometimes, because defenders are so quick out there. If you don't put a little extra pop on it, they can get there.
He drops back. Throws on the run. He's brought down at the 44-yard line. He shows no hesitation and gets it in there to get the first down.
Yeah, you wouldn't hesitate either if you were standing back there in the pocket. I say the heck with it. Get it out of there fast. Let somebody else handle it for a little while.
Redmond gives it up the middle. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage, and they were not able to get much there.
And so many times you hear offensive coordinators criticized because they don't try to run the football enough. Well, when you get stuffed in the backfield like that, you understand we would rather call the pass play.
Huge hit. Maybe got a couple of yards, but that's about it. That'll bring up third down. Third down now, 9 to go. Ball on the 44. Denver lines up with their dime defense.
Blue 45! Blue 45! Let's go. Block, now, Philly! Let's go.
Redmond takes it back. On the run, he throws it. Tackled at the 32-yard line. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did, and when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see them driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
Redmond drops back on first down. And he catches another. Nice little pitch and catch with the wideout.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set him up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
Drops back. Throws while on the run. He's tackled at the 17. Pretty nice pickup on the pass that time.
And that's simply good design and execution on the pattern. They work hard all week in practice to make sure that on game day they have that timing down perfectly.
2nd and 6 coming up here. This is the 9th play of this drive. Nice play fake. Oh, and he dropped it. A punishing blow by the defender.
And you know you're going to get hit as a wide receiver. You've got to hang on to those balls, but that was a big shot.
Offset I formation in the backfield. Fakes the run. Throws it short. Makes the catch. They bring him down, and it's 1st and goal. Addition to the tight end.
I always thought tight ends were sort of like pacifiers for babies, you know, just about the time that you need a little security blanket, you know where to go.
Looking to throw. Tries for the end zone. They'll score. Touchdown. Outstanding play to the wide receiver as he took it the distance.
Well, that's just a big-time pitch and catch right there. The quarterback made a beautiful throw, but it was the route by the wide receiver that set it up. He was as open as I've seen all afternoon.
It's good. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. And here's the kick. He'll take it from the 2. Drilled at the 25. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. One man in the backfield. Cutler back to pass. Goes through his read. Into traffic, and it's picked off. To the 20. To the 10. And he scores. What a play. And that was the worst possible place to throw that ball.
Yeah, especially because that guy was playing defense, and that guy not only will pick you off, but he'll put points on the board. What a play.
They're lining it up for the point after. And the point after is good. Atlanta is up by 4. Decent kick. Taken from the 3-yard line. Still pushing. That was a great hit. He wasn't getting away from that one. The quarterback and his receiver were clearly not on the same page last time, and it led to an interception. Young lines up as the single back. There are 3 receivers split out wide. Drops back. Throws to the middle. He's brought down at the 45. Good yardage that time on the pass.
And that was a little hum baby coming out of there from the quarterback. We've all heard about how strong his arm is, and we saw it there.
First and 10. Denver goes with the ace set here.
Come on, D, let's get off the field now.
First down, looking to throw. Brings this one in. He's dropped at the 38. He delivered a nice throw on that drop back, completing it for a pretty good gain.
You know, there aren't many guys who work any harder than this guy, both in the offseason and during the week of practice. He isn't the most physically gifted quarterback I've ever seen, but you can tell the time he puts in the film room, in the weight room, and he understands the game of football.
He tries to spin, and he is dropped. That's what you call a great individual effort.
There are just some guys in this league that you have to run away from, but the danger in that is you run away from him, and he uses his speed to catch you from behind.
They might have mistimed the snap on that one.
False start, offense.
It'll be third down again after that penalty.
You know, third down
Still
football
third
is
down.
hard enough in the National Football League, but when you start adding yardage onto it, it gets even tougher.
Keep coming. Go, baby. Luke 45. Luke 45.
Cutler back to pass. Can't connect on the pass. Risky throw right there.
Well, the quarterback has to be a better decision maker than that. There's no way he was going to get that one in.
Gets the punt away. Down in the end zone for a touchback. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Gives it off. What a shot! Turner comes away with around 5 yards on the delayed handoff. Offset I formation in the backfield. Atlanta motions right. Drops back. He throws it. Pass is complete. And they get him at the 39-yard line. The defense just didn't match up well on that play.
Yeah, tough to match up one-on-one in man coverage against that wide receiver. He's pretty good.
They line up with one running back in the backfield, 3 wide.
Come on, G. 88. Lou. Left smash free. Zebra.
Back to pass. There for the reception. He took a shot at the 46-yard line. White picks up 7 yards with that catch. 2nd and 3. Ball at their own 46. Offset I formation in the backfield. Sacked. What happened to the protection on that one, Chris?
Yeah, that was a great job getting past the offensive line and getting to the quarterback. It's one thing when you blitz is that you create one-on-one matchups up front, and that time the defensive end able to take advantage.
Looks to pass. Throws it. Comes down with it. Tackled around the 47-yard line. Good pickup by the receiver.
And we've always talked about this receiver's big play ability. He may not be the fastest guy in the league, but you can tell he wants the ball in his hands in big situations.
Fakes the run. Throws it out. And he catches it. Brought down about the 25-yard line. What happened there, Chris?
Well, they got caught in man-to-man coverage on that play, and I couldn't tell if the defender slipped a little bit or not. Maybe he just got beat on the play.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 26-yard line. Redmond comes up to the line. 3 wide receivers split out wide. He drops back to pass. Passes. Hasn't missed yet on this drive. You can tell these guys practice that play quite a bit.
Yeah, I can remember hearing stories about old-time players in the NFL that literally they could go out in the pitch black and make throws and catches without really even seeing the ball. That's the kind of timing we're seeing today.
They'll throw on first down. Looking for a receiver. He catches another. It'll be first and goal. Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
And that's a pattern that this team likes to run. You know they've been studying that all week on film, and yet they still can't stop it.
Again, he'll get the call. He doesn't get back to the line. Loss of 1 there for the halfback. Second and goal coming up. Ball on the 3. And now we'll see who can get the bigger push. He's under a heavy rush. And it's caught. Touchdown. The tight end comes up with a catch for a touchdown.
Quarterbacks love throwing to those big tight ends on the goal line. It is just an easier target, easier to find those guys.
This should add the extra point. The kick is up, and the point after is good. And here's your drive summary for that last series. Not a bad kick. From the 5-yard line. Stays on his feet. He's hammered at the 35. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. Denver lines up with 3 receivers in the shotgun formation. Young gets the carry. He's brought down at the 35. Nowhere to go on the delay.
No gain.
Second down now with 10 to go. Ball on the 35. Young, the lone back.
Switch. Blue 45. Blue 45. Which way, Rodney Slayer? Loosen. Over, top.
Setting up play action.
The pass.
Graham was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete.
Third down.
It's third down, 10 yards for a first. Ball on the 35-yard line. Back to pass. The pass is away. He's tackled at the 48-yard line, and that pass was moving.
Yeah, and it's not that quarterbacks without strong arms can't make it in this league. But boy, it sure is an asset to have a guy with a cannon like that.
On play action. Looks for a man open. Out of bounds, incomplete. He caught that one out of bounds.
Well, you could see the receiver doing all he could to keep his feet in bounds, but that pass just let him out of bounds.
Denver sets up in the eye.
Blue 45. Come on, Blue 45. Watch the square little front. Don't nothing change. Ringo.
Gives to the back. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. He couldn't get anywhere on that one.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
48. Zebra.
Drops back to pass. Looking for an open man. The quarterback is dropped. They really seem to be having a tough time stopping him so far.
Sack number 2 on the day now, and you can see his confidence growing. There comes a point in a game sometimes when you're playing against somebody that you just know you're better than that guy. And right now, the confidence is growing leaps and bounds.
Punts it. He'll take it from the 18. Brought down at the 28-yard line. Their previous 2 trips downfield were a success, and they take the field hoping for a third. They line up in an I. Looks to pass. He throws on the run. And the last man gets him. And that was a huge gain through the air.
There's nothing like a big pass play to spark an offense. You can see the enthusiasm now, not just in the quarterback and the receivers, but also in those big guys up front.
And the big pickup through the air brings up a 1st and 10 situation.
Hey, inside. Close one. 48. Solid, close one. Let's get it. Come on.
Here's the give. Tackled around the 36-yard line. A 1-yard gain.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
Luke 45. Luke 45. Let's turn the ball over.
He drops back to pass. He passes short. They don't hook up. I'm not sure who he was throwing it to on that last play.
Yeah, even the wide receiver was looking around after that play and going, was that to me?
The Falcons come out in the ace formation.
Regular. 388. Watch the ball.
He's looking to throw. He didn't get his feet set as he threw. He's tackled at the 16-yard line. The quarterback's been putting up some good yardage.
And having success early in the game like this frees up your running game because the defenses have to keep defensive backs in coverage, so now there's more space for that running attack.
First and 10. Ball on the 16-yard line. 3 wide receivers set.
Kings left. Luke 45. Luke 45. Regular. Don't let your man make the play.
Setting up play action. Throws on the run. Goes out of bounds around the 10-yard line. Nice pass for the quarterback on that one with the defense bearing down on him.
Just a simple throw and catch for a gain of 6. That's just the kind of passing play that this offense is built around.
Redmond back to throw. To the end zone. Gets in for the touchdown. Another touchdown pass for this quarterback who's having a field day out there.
Yeah, the quarterback's having a great day today, but these receivers are getting wide open. When you get receivers in the National Football League, they get open by 3 or 4 yards. That's like getting open by 10 yards in college.
Extra point is good. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. Here's the kick. From his own goal line. Brought down at the 26-yard line. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. Young lines up as the single back.
Luke 45. Luke 45. Hey, look the stretch. Here we go.
Hands it off. Tackled at the 28-yard line. Young comes away with about 2 yards on the draw play. From their own 28-yard line. The Falcons line up with a nickelback.
Watch throw. 48.
Looking to throw. Defense closing in. Completed. He's brought down right around the 30-yard line. The defense was in great position to stop that play short, bringing up a 3rd down situation.
And when I saw the quarterback drop back that time, I really thought they had something going, but they closed quickly and made a nice play defensively to bring up this 3rd down.
There's a play fake. On the run, he throws it. Leaping catch. That was a nice catch. He went up leaving his body susceptible to the hit, but he came down with it and got a 1st down.
And there you see just a little bit of how tremendous these athletes are in the NFL. The ability to go up above the defense and make a play like that was fun to watch.
Brought down around the 48-yard line. And another connection that goes for good yardage.
And we really see the trust that is developing between this receiver and the quarterback. That if the quarterback has confidence that you're going to be where he thinks you're going to be, he will throw it to you more often than he'll throw it to somebody else.
I'd say he got 1 or 2 feet on that drop, and so it'll be 3rd down. The The backfield is in the offset I formation.
Tennessee. Green 88. Green 88. Reload. Touch. There you go, G.
Nice play fake. Gets rid of the ball. Tackled at the 28-yard line. Oh boy, that's a nice play on third down.
Clutch play by the receiver that time on third down. As a receiver, you really have to just flat out want the ball situation. You can tell that this guy really does.
Young gets the carry left side. He's tackled at the 19. Gain of 9 on the play, and that will bring up second down. Short yardage situation here, second and a yard. I formation here. Cutler hasn't missed yet. Short throw to the left. He gets in for 6. How about the receiving ability of the back here?
Tremendous play by the halfback on this one. This guy really understands what he's doing in the passing game. It's one thing to have the physical skills, but you can see he understands how to read defenses.
And they line up for the extra point. Up and good. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. And here's the kick. Norwood has it at the 5. It's a fumble. He scooped it. And that is a big turnover.
And you can't believe what an emotional swing it is when you recover a ball on special teams. You go out there thinking your defense is ready to take the field, and your offense goes sprinting out there instead.
Come on, D, let's get off the field now.
They'll give it off here. He's brought down around the 29-yard line. The running back gets about a yard, maybe less. Denver is going with the offset I backfield.
Zebra. Go, baby. Come on. Watch the ball.
It's the tailback. He didn't get back to the line. Nothing doing. They stop him for a loss.
And I really like the discipline of this defense. You never see these guys trying to do too much. They control their gaps, and that time there was nowhere to go.
Here we go, Dave. 48.
He drops back to pass. Surveys the field. Pass completed. Into the end zone for a touchdown. That pass just went for 6 points. What a play.
And that's really all about timing right there. When you have a big touchdown pass like that, you know it's perfectly executed and thrown right on time, and that was well done.
Here's the kick. It's good. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. He kicks it off from the 8-yard line. And he's drilled. What a hit. Offensively, this team can do no wrong. They're in a groove after 3 consecutive scoring drives. Redmond lines up under center. Only one in the backfield this time. He looks to throw on first down. Goes through his read. He's there for the catch. And there's 2 minutes remaining in the half. The defense was right there for the stop on the play, not much of a gain at all.
Yeah, let's give a little credit to the coaching staff on that play. You talk all the time about film study and preparation and knowing what the other team is trying to do to you. That time the defense was all over it.
Redmond will look to pass. Throws it short. He's dropped around the 40-yard line. Great time for that type of pass. It worked to perfection.
And that was a nice job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback enough time to survey the field and find the open guy.
Redmond takes it back, scans the field. It's completed, and they get him around the 44-yard line. That one worked just as they drew it up.
Good pass, good catch, I agree. Sometimes there's really nothing you can do as a defense to stop a well-executed pass play.
Redmond calls for motion left. Redmond looking to pass with the throw. He hasn't missed a pass on this drive. That was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, great throw, but maybe even a better read. He understood by watching what the defense did after the snap of the football exactly where to go with that ball.
Rockets it. He makes another reception on the drive. He's tackled at the 18-yard line. Another positive gain, and that gives him 100 yards receiving for the game.
And this guy just knows how to make plays. He's somebody, we've watched him throughout the course of his career, but especially here today, constantly in big situations making plays.
He's brought down at the 10. That's now his third reception of the drive. Pretty clear who the favorite target is on this possession.
You know, this receiver is just one of those guys that you want to keep busy. Some guys only want to try and catch the deep balls or the big plays. Other guys want to catch a lot of balls. This is one of those guys. He gets into a rhythm, and he can beat you.
Throws into coverage, and it's intercepted. And he's drilled at the 11. So the defense just picked off their third pass today.
You know, one of the really misleading stats in football is completion yards. If you're throwing it up and down the field but turning it over, it just doesn't matter. You have to maintain possession of the ball.
Brought down at the 13. Young comes away with 2 yards on the carry. 2nd and 8 coming up here. 2 tight ends this time as they come out in a big set.
Let the belly flip. Hey, man, let's go.
And we've come to halftime here. Score is 28-24. The kick. Royal from the 6. It's loose, and they fall on the loose ball. They nearly gave that ball away. That was close.
You can almost feel the air being sucked out of a stadium whenever a ball hits the ground on special teams. Everybody goes,
Left, 245. 245. Get it back. Here we go. Watch the draw. Fight.
Young gets it on the inside. Hit hard at the 31. They got little there. That'll bring up 2nd down. They line up at the 31. One-man backfield. Sapp motioning to the left.
Right, close right. Scatter.
Fakes to the back. He throws right. Catch is made. Tackled around the 43-yard line. Nice pass play.
It really was in the 80s that we first started seeing offenses throwing the ball to the fullback. You know, for so many years, those guys were just big blockers.
Hey, I'm getting that ball up. Hey, I'm wide.
Looking to throw. Looks down the field. And it's caught. Pretty risky throw that time, but it worked, so you won't see many complaints.
Probably the most dangerous throw in football right there. Anytime you see the quarterback throwing across his body like that, back into coverage, when it works, you go, boy, that looks pretty and that's easy to do, and you're always tempted to do it. But how many times have we seen a ball like that picked off?
He's tackled right around the 44-yard line. He really fought hard to get the first there.
Yeah, he got about a yard, maybe a yard and a half on the play, but it's enough for a first down and keep this drive going.
Drops back on 1st down. He makes another catch. And they get him around the 28-yard line. quarterback just rifled that one in there for a good gain.
Everybody knows about this guy's arm strength, and if you wanted to see an example of it, right there it was.
He looks to throw on first down. Scrambles for yardage. He's dropped at the 27-yard line. So the quarterback scrambles for about a yard. And this is play number 8 on this drive. Lines up with 4 wide. He'll get it again. Hit and dropped behind the line. Disappointing loss there for the offense.
Yeah, it really just throws you off rhythm to have a play that gains nothing. You know, you're going to get something, 2, 3, 4 yards, and it keeps you in that rhythm. But when a defense makes a play like that, it really throws your offense off.
Passes to his left. Brought down at the 21. They're able to complete the pass, but it won't be what they needed to keep the drive going.
So many times in the games today, you see a quarterback settle for those underneath throws, where in this situation, it really is a time to try and push the ball down the field a little bit. Those quarterbacks, though, they don't like to take chances on interceptions, and clearly there I thought he could have taken a little bit more of a risk.
The offense will take over at the 28-yard line. First down now and 10 to go. Drops back on first down. Looks for a man open. With the catch. He's brought down at the 28-yard line. And that screenplay goes nowhere. They line up at the 28. Redmond with 3 wide receivers. Hands it off. He's going to be tackled for a loss. This defense is definitely not afraid to use their safeties in run support.
And as a quarterback, you have to start to recognize that. You just can't allow that safety to keep sniffing around that 8th man in the box and not throw the football. Essentially, they're daring this offense to throw it, and they're not taking advantage.
Back to throw. Looking for a receiver. It's incomplete. He couldn't get 2 feet in on that one.
Well, that's something receivers work on all the time, dragging that back toe, just unable to do it that time.
Heenan to punt. Punts it, and he got a good one here. And they make the fair catch. They missed the field goal their last time out. Let's see what they can do on this drive. They'll take over at the 27-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Young lines up as the deep back, I formation. Here's the halfback. He's dropped right around the 28-yard line. Young gains about 2 yards on the run. Cutler is under center. Only one man back here.
Yeah, 56. Right.
He's hammered in the backfield. Great read there. It looked like the defense knew the counter was coming.
And a lot of times in that situation, they read offensive linemen. And the minute you see those offensive linemen, sometimes even in their stance, sort of sitting back, you know the counter's coming, you can get penetration and make a play in the backfield just like that.
Drops back, looking for an open man. Brought down at the 31. Good pass and catch, but it won't be enough to convert.
I always have to snicker a little bit when I see a pass play like that. I can almost hear John Madden talking about, how can you pick up the first down when you complete the pass short of the sticks? What are they thinking about? And he's just so right.
He gets it away. Jennings takes it at the 32. He's brought down at the 42. They gave up way too many yards on the return there, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, without a doubt. As part of the coverage team now, you've got to free yourself from that blocker as quickly as possible. And if you can't do that, you're going to give up some big returns.
He drops back. Throws it out. Brings it in. And they get him right around the 40-yard line. That pass put him over 300 yards for the game.
And what's really impressed me has been his accuracy. He's been squeezing the ball into some tight situations all game. His accuracy has just been tremendous.
Sets up the play action. Here's the pass. Bailey gets his hand on it. White was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in. They line up at the 41. Offset I formation in the backfield.
Come on, y'all, watch this, quick out. Blue 45. Blue 45. Tiger.
Drops back to pass. And the defense has a heavy rush. They're going to need to tighten up their blocking, or this could turn out to be a very long game for the quarterback.
No kidding. I'd hate to be that quarterback right now. Clearly, this offense is having trouble recognizing the blitz, and even if they do recognize it, they can't block it.
He drops back. Scans the field, and it's completed. He's dropped around the 37-yard line. A solid gain on that pass play, but it'll still be short of the first down.
And there's really nothing a defense likes better than those third and long situations where they can play passively. They don't have to worry about giving up the big play. Just come up and make the tackle. Good hit that time. Good solid tackle.
Gets it away cleanly. The offense takes the field, and we'll see if they can put something together after their last drive ended with a 3-and-out. The Broncos line up in an I formation.
Roger. 45. Blue 45. Just hit him in the mouth.
Cutler will look to throw. Dumps it out right. He's tackled at about the 23-yard line. Pretty nice throw on that play.
And a pretty good catch on the other end, too. That's one of those plays that's quickly becoming one of the staples in this offensive passing attack.
Green 88. Green 88. Get your hands up front.
Looking to throw. Throws while on the run. Knocked out of bounds at the 36-yard line. That's the arm strength we've been talking about all week.
And you know the amazing thing about this guy? We all talk about his arm strength. But did you see how fluid that delivery was? He didn't even look like he was trying to throw it hard.
It's the tailback. He's brought down around the 41-yard line. 5-yard gain. That brings up second down. Cutler is under center. Two tight ends this time.
Green 88. Switch. Scatter.
Gains his way to the 40-yard line. Excellent execution on that counter.
Yeah, really not much the defense could do there. The backside really blocked down. They came around to the play side with those big offensive linemen. That one looked easy.
Cutler with the give. Brought down at the 37. The back gets 3 on the carry. Lining up with 3 wide.
Now let's see what they got. Let's go, 28. Block 99, Philly. They never quit, fellas.
Young on the run. He lost yardage on the play. The defensive line wins that back.
Yeah, on the delay, you're trying to get those pass rushers to take an outside route. You set inside as an offensive lineman and try and create a gap. That time they just came straight through this offensive line.
Looking to throw. He throws it. And he's out of bounds, incomplete. The quarterback put that one too far out in front of his receiver, and he couldn't stay in bounds.
He tried to make a safe throw there, but the receiver was open. It didn't have to be quite that cautious and just let him out of bounds.
Gets the punt away. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. drops back on first down. Redmond loses the ball. Weiner grabs it up. They're right there to recover the fumble that time, Chris, and they'll keep possession.
It's not often that a fumbled ball bounces right back to you like that. That was just good luck.
On play action, and it's intercepted by the backer. Tackled at the 14, and that now makes 4 picks he's thrown.
Ouch. We have some quarterbacks in the league that'll go a month without throwing 4 interceptions. Some will go half a season. Today, this has been embarrassing.
Young gets the call. Touchdown.
How about that little juke in the middle of that move? That's just a one-on-one athletic play that time. That was fun to watch.
And this attempt will give them a 3-point advantage. Set down. The kick is up. Denver is up by 3. And here's the kick. Taken from the 3-yard line. He's tackled at the 30. It'll be interesting to see how this quarterback reacts after throwing an interception on his last drive. Turner alone in the backfield. He throws on the run, and it's picked. He's brought down at the 42. That's his 5th pick of the game. Unbelievable.
Tom, I have to tell you, I was the worst quarterback in the history of the planet. I played through high school and my freshman year of college, and not even I could throw 5 interceptions in one game. I tried, but I never did do that.
Fires it out, makes the reception, and they get him at the 26-yard line. They pick up some positive yards that time.
There's only a handful of quarterbacks in the league that would even dare that throw. Big, strong-arm guy got it in. That was a tough throw.
Blue 45. We got to play. Let's go, fellas. Let's go.
He's dropped for a loss. The defense just ate up that play.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
Sacked on the play. What can they do to stop the bleeding here, Chris? They've brought him down 4 times now.
This defense has been getting consistent pressure throughout. Right now, they're just beating them to the punch. They're a little quicker off the ball, a little stronger at the point of impact.
Throws it short. It's there for the catch. They were able to complete the pass on the play, but they'll still end up short of the first down.
And it's really up to the receiver in that situation to try and split the defenders. He has to find a way to duck his shoulder, to roll his head, to do something to, yes, they got the tackle, but they got it while I was still moving forward and able to pick up the first down.
And he put that one through nicely.
It's a pretty rare kicker that can kick a ball that far with that kind of accuracy. That was just a cannon shot.
And here's the kick. Taken at the 5. He's tackled at the 32-yard line. On his last drive, the quarterback completed a pass, but to the other team. Throwing another one could be disastrous to this offense. They're going to pitch it. Brought down at the 33. Picked up maybe a foot or two, and that will bring up second down.
Tango off the top. Tango off the top.
Out of the I formation.
Touch. On the spread out. 48. Goes left. 48. Under. Corner. Let's get off this field now.
Redmond looking to pass. Guns it right. Batted away. Oh my, the quarterback is lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, you try and fit some of those into some tight holes, and every once in a while, you're going to get one pick, but that was a pretty good play by the defense.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Come on, D, let's get off the field now.
Atlanta sends a man in motion to the left.
There you go, G.
Back to pass. Here's the throw. He dropped it. So we'll probably see the punt team now after that incompletion as the offense goes 3 and out.
Not a very creative sequence of play calling that time. They just never seem to get anything going on that drive.
He punts it. Royal fields it at the 31. He's brought down right around the 38-yard line. The offense was only able to muster a field goal on their last drive. We'll see what they do with this possession. They're going to pitch it. Dropped behind the line. I don't think the offense expected the safety to come up on the ball like that.
Well, you know the safeties are going to attack the line of scrimmage against the run, but you just don't expect them to get there so soon that they're going to make the tackle in the backfield.
Blue 45. Blue 45.
This one might have been a false start on the offense. Let's get the call.
False start, offense.
He needs to pay a little better attention to what he's doing out there.
I think those are just embarrassing. You go back to the huddle and you hang your head and you give it, sorry. Sometimes those linemen look like little kids when they come back after penalties.
48. 48. Let's turn the ball over. Don't lose your ball. Turn. Overload.
Back to pass. Short pass to his left. And they get him at the 47-yard line. Another positive game, and that gives him 100 yards receiving for the game.
And you know, it's not just a couple of routes that he runs well. That's what makes him so tough. He can run the good underneath routes, but he can also take you over the top as well. So you have to give him those little throws.
Gets the throw away. It's picked. Not a good decision there to throw that one.
Yeah, that was a mistake, but at least this guy's out there trying to make plays. He's trying to fit in throws. Every once in a while, the defense just makes a play.
He's looking to throw. Throws on the run. It's a loose ball. Kudavides recovered it. That was a huge turnover.
What a tremendous play by the defense. You really began to get the feeling this offense was getting something going. They strip the football out of there and kill the drive, kill the momentum.
Only one man back.
Come on now. Touch. Come on, little hustle. Scatter.
He looks to throw on first down. Rifles this one out to the right. And he just got hammered. That's now 300 yards passing for the quarterback.
Yeah, and this guy really knows how to lead this football team. You can just see it in the huddle. He's in control of all situations, not only in the huddle, but at the line of scrimmage. Good checks there. There's no question who's in charge on this football team.
Cutler back to pass. Surveys the field. Pass is off target. Young was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. Cutler will line up with the shotgun formation. Looks to pass. Goes through his reads. There for the catch. Brought down around the 20-yard line. You know, it's really easy to overlook those big guys in the line, but they did a good job picking up the blitz there.
Yeah, it's pretty tough to play a zone coverage against this quarterback. He does a great job in recognition, and that time you could see him move the zone defense just a little with his eyes before he threw it in there.
Tackled at the 14. They call his number, and he carries for 6 yards. So second down now. The offense needs about 4 for the first.
Watch your ball, watch your ball. Here we go.
Again with the run. And they get him at the 12. The running back gains 2 yards on the carry.
Boy, he just took a shot on that one. As a running back, the last thing in the world you want is a short gain and a big hit.
Pretty tight game as we head to the fourth. Our score, the Broncos 34, the Falcons 28. The offense has their big set on the field as they try to convert here on third down. And straight ahead we go with the fullback. And they're not going to get it. Great stop. The fullback gets back to the original line of scrimmage. Here's the kick. Right down the middle. Well, that one looked like it was going wide, but it barely made it in.
That one just made it inside the upright. That's one where you see the field goal kicker going, but he got it.
Jennings takes it from the 6. He's tackled at the 36-yard line. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. Turner lines up as the deep back, I formation. Hartsock comes in motion. Tosses it out. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. Less than a yard. That'll bring up second down. The Broncos line up with 6 DBs on the field. Drops back. All kinds of pressure. They get to the QB. Redmond couldn't escape the pressure and got dropped for a loss on that play. That'll bring up a third and long. Looks like 3 wideouts this time. Back to pass. Looking for an open man. The backer picks it off. He's down the sideline. Brought down at the 26-yard line. And that makes number 3, Chris.
And it's no fluke. This guy is one of the great cover guys in the league, and he's making it look easy today.
Let's go, let's go. Blue 45. Blue 45. Close right. Hey, we got to watch the ball, y'all.
Drops back to pass. He couldn't hang on to it. And it's batted away at the last minute by the defender.
Just when it looked like the quarterback might sneak that one in there, a late pass defense and a good play.
Give to the tailback. He didn't get back to the line. Tried the run, but there was nothing available.
And if you could make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
He's dropped at the 21. A 5-yard pickup for the halfback. It's fourth down, and the field goal unit is out to try this 38-yarder. And it's good. Good kick that time as he puts it right through. Decent kick. And he'll return this one from the 7. He's hammered at the 41-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They line up in an I. Turner gets the carry. And they get him at the 45. 3-yard gain by the running back. 2nd and 7 situation here. Atlanta comes out with 3 receivers in the shotgun.
Luke 45. Roger. Left. Goes up over right.
Makes the throw out to his right. Almost intercepted. White was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt. 3rd down now, 7 yards to go. Ball on the 45 from the gun. Redmond will look to throw with the pass. It's tipped. It's a tough situation. What would you do here, Chris?
Well, it just depends on how much you trust your defense to get the football back. This other team has a lot of offensive weapons. Tough decision here.
He drops back to pass. On the run, he throws it. Makes the grab. With that last catch, the wide receiver has logged his 100th yard of the game.
Just a good, solid performance here by the receiver. This guy is plenty tough enough. I like the way that he gets in and out of his cuts, but I love his toughness. He's never intimidated out there.
Back to pass. Looks for a man open. Excellent pass protection. He's going for it all. Makes a move, and he's in. Touchdown. He throws it in there for the touchdown again. That's his 4th pass that's gone for a score.
This quarterback's getting loose. He's starting to feel it out there. You know, sometimes you bang your head against the wall and you're trying to figure out what's going to work during the course of the day. And sometimes you come out here and it just feels easy. You're over laughing on the bench, having a good time. It's been fun today.
They'll look to tack on the extra point. And the point after is good. And here's your drive summary for that last series. Here's the kick. Royal fields it at the 2. Drilled at the 22. The offense takes the field, hoping to come away with more than just a field goal on this drive. The Broncos go with the I formation. Fakes the run. And the pass falls incomplete. Graham was the intended target on that incomplete pass attempt.
Please refer to directional
from their own
signage
22-yard line.
locations.
Cutler comes to the line under center. They'll come up in an I this time. Looking to throw. Throws while on the run. Brought down at the 38. What happened there?
But you'd never know it if you were watching the quarterback. He stood in there strong, completely relaxed, and made that defense pay that time.
Here's the fullback. He's dropped around the 44-yard line. They get 6 there. That brings up 2nd down. They line up at the 44. Cutler comes up to the line. 3 wide receivers split out wide. Looks to pass. He throws it, and he caught it. He's brought down right around the 34-yard line. Talk about a throw.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about one like that being intercepted. Nobody on the defensive side could have caught that bullet.
Cutler steps to the line of scrimmage. They'll come up in an I this time. Drops back to pass. Short throw to the right. And they get him at the 32-yard line. A gain of 3 yards on that one. So that'll make it second down. Cutler is under center. Single back formation this time.
Blue 45! Blue 45! Right, close right!
Looking to throw. Defense closing in. He's dropped at about the 21. The wideout has put on quite a display out there en route to a 100-yard performance.
And there really just isn't anything this receiver can't do. Just keep feeding him the football. I don't care what the coverage is. This is a guy that wants the ball in tough situations.
Cutler will look to pass. Makes the catch. Brought down at the 14. Nice grab on the play, his second catch of the drive.
Yeah, and I'm going to expect to see a lot more passes to this guy. He's a good receiver. He's talented. He can make the catch and get upfield. But more importantly right now, this defense is creating some opportunities for him to catch the ball.
Back to throw. The pocket is collapsing. And they get to him. And that sack will put this offense in a tough 3rd and long situation. 3rd and 10 coming up. And this is the 9th play of the current drive. Feeds it to the back. He fights forward to about the 19. Got a couple, but will still be short of the marker.
Great play by the defense. You always hear coaches talking about whoever gets lower. Get your pad level lower than the offensive lineman. That time this defensive line did exactly that.
Set down. The kick is up. It's good. Nice work putting that one right through the upright. The kick is away. He'll return it from the 3. They get him at the 28-yard line. The offense is looking to build off the momentum from their previous drive, which resulted in a touchdown. Redmond comes to the line under center. Only one in the backfield this time. Turner gets it on the inside. They tackle him for a loss. The defense seemed to do everything right there.
And you love to see those linebackers playing downhill like that, not just flowing sideline to sideline, but attacking and trying to get in the backfield.
Here's the halfback. Brought down behind the line. Nice stop on that play.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
He drops back to pass. Passes left. Blythe gets the pick. Down the sideline. They'll score. Touchdown. And just like that, they make it a 2-possession game.
What a tremendous return that was, and even better, now you have a little breathing room when you look up at that scoreboard.
And they line up for the extra point. And the point after is good. So with over 7 minutes left here in the 4th quarter, our score, the Broncos 50, the Falcons 35. Gathered at the 6. They get him at the 29-yard line. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. First down, looking to throw. Brings this one in. Great pickup for the first on that one.
And really what makes NFL football so special is the ability of these quarterbacks to throw it and these great receivers to catch it. That's just fun to watch.
Luke 45. Gotcha. No, over right. Hey, inside.
Turner gets the ball. He gets out to about the 42-yard line. Just about a 3-yard gain, and that will bring up second down. Atlanta lines up in the offset eye this time. Play fake. Gets it off. Drops the sure pick. White was the intended receiver, but the pass fell incomplete. It's third down, 7 yards to go. Ball on their own 42.
You've just won a copy of this year's edition of EA Sports Madden Football. It's in the game.
Drops back to pass. He throws on the run. He's brought down at the 42. He's putting on a show out there. How's he doing it, Chris?
Well, one of the things I really like to watch with this guy is the way he goes through his progressions. He doesn't just get fixated on one receiver. He will go to the first guy, not there, go to the second, not there, go to the check down. That's what you like to see out of a quarterback.
And that makes the second time he's gotten to it.
There are just some days as a pass rusher when those guys are on. I don't know if it's biorhythms or whatever it may be, but there are some days when you can see a guy is just going to be unblockable, and this might be that day.
Picked off. To the 10. He's in. Touchdown. Great play by the defender. He was able to take it for 6.
You know, some defensive players, you don't want to throw it in their zone because it might get intercepted. Some guys, you absolutely don't want to throw it there because they can turn it into a touchdown going the other way.
They're lining it up for the point after. Point after is good. He kicks it. Taken at the 5. Brought down at the 31. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. One man in the backfield.
Luke 45. Luke 45. Let's go.
Not much time to throw. Gudavides knocks it away, and the defender breaks up the play.
Just great position that time on the defensive side. The receiver really never had a chance on that one.
The Falcons come out in the single back formation, 3 receivers wide. He drops back. Gets the pass out. Dropped an easy one. Robinson wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. Redmond is in the shotgun. He has 3 receivers split out wide.
Luke 45. Luke 45.
Looking to throw. Scans the field. Pass is complete. That was a big-time play by the receiver.
And talking to this receiver earlier this week, he told me he had a lot of plays in the playbook, and he thought he was going to have a big day.
He drops back to pass. Throws the bullet to the right. Out of bounds, incomplete. The receiver was out of bounds when he made the catch.
Not a perfectly timed throw that time. Held on to it just a little too long and led the receiver out of bounds.
At the guest service booths located on the 100 and 300 levels.
Redmond will look to pass. Guns it out. There for the reception. He's dropped right around the 36-yard line. That one worked pretty well.
It sure did, and I wish all our fans could see what's happening down the field on all our television broadcasts, because so much of the game now is won and lost in the secondary.
Here's the give. And they get him at the 33-yard line. So a pickup of maybe 3. That'll bring up second down. Atlanta lines up in a bunch formation.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Turbo, Simba, peel and finger. Let's go now. Let's go. Let's get it.
Looking to throw. Throws on the run. Nearly picked off. He should have had that one. Third down coming up after that incomplete pass. They line up at the 33. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Redmond dropping back. On the run, he throws it. Hit him right in the hands, and he dropped it. Robinson was the intended receiver, but the pass fell incomplete. The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. Drops back to pass. Rifles it to the left. He's tackled at the 32-yard line. They'll take over at the 32-yard line.
Let's go. Keep playing.
The Broncos line up in an I formation.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Come on. Little hustle. Hey, never quit, fellas.
Young on the run. Hit and drop behind the line. Nothing going on that play. That brings up second down. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Let's go. Quick game. 44 press. 44 press. 48. Watch the ball. 48. That's all we got. Hey, let's go now.
Here's the give. He fights forward to about the 33. A 1-yard gain.
And Tom, that was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
Hold on.
And they'll run him again. He doesn't get back to the line. They didn't have the ball long there.
And 3 and outs are embarrassing for an offense. When you go out there and run 3 plays and have to go jogging back to your sideline, those defensive guys, they aren't too happy.
Punts it. Jennings takes it at the 32. He's dropped at the 33. He got everything he could, but there really wasn't much there.
Yeah, he really didn't have much of a chance at all to make anything happen there. I mean, I know this guy's a dangerous punt return guy, but you can't do it on your own.
Redmond will look to pass. Passes to his left. Defense pushes him out of bounds at the 34-yard line. It's completed, but not a whole lot of yardage gained on the play.
Yeah, this is a defense that just has too much speed for plays like that. You have to loosen them up some with some deep attempts for the short passes underneath the work.
We have 2 minutes left to play in this game. He drops back to pass. Comes down with it. He's brought down at the 38. And he just couldn't get it going after making the catch.
Nope, and sometimes as a receiver, the quarterback will make the wrong read and throw it to you anyway, and you give them that look going back to the huddle. You know that look?
The offense calls a timeout, and they'll have 2 remaining. From their own 38-yard line. He drops back. He throws right. Brought down around the 49-yard line.
Makes the catch.
He ran a clean route, and the quarterback got it to him with a good pass, first down.
And you can tell there's a lot of confidence between these two guys. The quarterback has faith in these tough situations to go to that receiver and make big plays.
Incomplete. No connection this time. Second down for the offense after that incomplete pass. Turner lines up as the single back. Drops back, throws it, and he catches it. He's dropped at the 39-yard line. Good yardage that time on the pass.
And how'd you like that throw by the quarterback? A little touch, a little lob in over the top, like an alley-oop in basketball.
He looks to throw on first down. Goes through his read. Picked off, and that should do it. And just a great interception by the cornerback.
Might want to start thinking about trying to pick on that guy. We've seen all day he has simply been quicker to the spot than the wide receivers coming into his area.
Zebra. Watch the reverse. Come on.
Little handoff. And they get him at the 16-yard line. Young gains about a yard on the play. Second down and 9 to go. Ball on the 16. They'll come out in the I.
Grace line. Luke 45. Luke 45. Green, 2-man. You got it. Get off, baby. Get off. Let's get off. Get off now. Over right. Left. Kings left. Hang on. Screen here, Quan. Screen. What's the call? Tango off the top. On the spread out. Lou. Buffalo.
Sapp takes it up the middle. Tackled at the 27-yard line. So this one is all wrapped up. Our score, the Broncos 57, the Falcons 35.